Welcome back to Shaw TV. I'm Brad Kingsmith. The Tigers were in action on Tuesday night when they took on the Everett Silvertips at the arena. The Tigers have lost their last two games, and special teams have been a big reason for those two losses. They're looking to get back into the win column. Here, a look at your highlights. The Tigers were looking to get back in the win column versus the Everett Silvertips. The Bengals come into this one losers of two straight, while Everett is currently 3-1 on their mammoth 8-game road trip. Tigers are quick out of the gate to take the lead in this one. On just their first shot of the game, Tyler Ennis would tip the cone and point shot past Irving for his 12th of the season. Tigers up 1-0. And they keep coming just minutes later. Wasey Hamilton gets sprung, but Leland Irvin makes a huge save. The Tips would get the equalizer before the end of the first. On the power play, they get a lucky one. Dane Crowley takes a shot. It goes off Jared Sauer's stick and past Vosferata to tie this one up at once. We fast forward to the second where the Tigers pick up the physical play. Scott Wasden comes out of the penalty box and will absolutely railroad former Rookie of the Year Kyle Beach. Beach did not see that hit coming. What a nice one by Wasden. Later in the second, Tigers get a glorious chance to take the lead. Watch the dangles by Mark Isherwood as he walks past his man but can't pull the trigger. Still in the second, we have some controversy. Matt Conan is called for hooking, but clearly Jesse Burt just falls on the play. Nevertheless, Conan sits in the box and the Silvertips would capitalize. Shane Harper spots Zach Hamill at the side of the net. He makes no mistake and gives the Tips the lead. Tigers would try and tie this one up before the third, but Scott Wasden would hit the post, so we head to the final 20 with the Bengals down by 1. But the third wasn't very kind to the Tigers. They made a huge mental mistake while killing a penalty as they almost make a wholesale change before icing the puck. Kyle Beach leads a 3-0 break. He keeps and beats Vosferata to give Everett a 2-goal lead. The Tips would add one more to win this one 4-1. The Tigers have now lost 3 straight at home. Special teams were the difference in this game. Tigers were 0 for 8 on the power play, while Everett went 3 for 9 with the man advantage.
It's been 3 games in a row, and I think if you look at the power play, goals scored against us versus the power play goals that we've scored. I mean, that's basically been the difference the last 3 games. I mean, we've been in every game 5-on-5 for sure. They score 3 for 9 and we go 0 for 9. So on both sides of it, we've got to get better. We've got to look to improve, offensively on the power play, and we've got to shut some teams down. We're making some real mental mistakes. I mean, the last goal there, we kind of had a wholesale line change and gave up a breakaway. I mean, you learn pretty early in hockey that the puck's got to be at the far end of the ice before you make a line change, and it was barely to the red line. So unfortunately, when things go bad, sometimes it takes a little bit to get out of it. I thought our effort was decent. The guys worked hard. We've just got to work smarter.
I think we got to go over some things, and I think it's just the point is we've lost 3 in a row, and we just gotta start winning. That's all it takes. Losing at home is, that's the worst thing, and I think maybe just getting on the road, playing, Swift Current, I think maybe that's just gonna get us to bear down. We're gonna have to, give it 100%, and actually more than 100%. So it's gonna be an important game for us against Swift Current. They got a good team, and I think it's gonna take all of us just getting mad before the game and going on, be determined to get that win.
Be sure to tune into Shaw this Thursday and Friday for Tiger Tales. On this week's episode, the boys were having dinner with some of their smallest fans, and rookie Bretton Cameron will be joining me in our player profile segment.